What's going on, guys? This is Ryan Schroeder from the Shiawassee Spinal Center, and today we're going to be showing you some exercises on Dowager's Hump. Now, just as a refresher from class, Dowager's Hump is a little bit of a fatty pad that's right here on the back of your neck. A lot of times it's caused from just everyday activities, looking forward all the time, and never really taking the time to stretch those back muscles on the posterior side. So, with that, we're going to show you the review of the exercises that we showed you in class. For the first exercise that we have is we are going to be using a foam roller. Now, depending on your strength and your abilities, there's two ways you can do this. One we were showing first is done on the wall, where you bring your feet out from the wall, lean back against it, and then start rolling out your mid-back. And if you're going to do it on the floor, make sure that you find the little sweet spot in your mid-back, lie on your back, and roll back and forth on the foam roller. Next, we have the wall angel, where the only equipment you're going to need is some wall somewhere in your place. What you do is lean back against the wall, have your feet a little ways out from the wall. I'm going to keep my back flat to the wall with my core tucked in tight, and then I'm going to bring the back of my head. There will be a space with my neck, and I'm going to raise my arms up overhead, just like this, keeping the backs of my hands up against that wall. Try to keep everything where it's at as you perform the exercise. For this next one, we're going to be using a doorway in order to stretch out our chest. Find a spot for your arm, hook it on the frame, and as you hook that to the frame, you're going to lean forward just a little bit, letting that chest open up. As you stretch and feel a nice stretch in your chest, that's opening up those tight interior muscle groups on the front side. And finally, we have elevated traction. This is going to be one of the most important ones because this addresses right where that neck is and repositions the curve of the cervical spine, which is your neck. So, as you lay down, you're going to have your neck pillow right about where your shirt collar is tucked in. You're going to then let your arms relax down to the sides, dropping them as low as you can. Now, if this is something you've been doing, or if this is something that's relatively easy to you, or you feel like you want more of a stretch, the first version, grab some weights and let that drop down. That would be the second version of it. If you feel like you need a little more stretch, go with the weights. For further tips on how to do advanced versions of elevated traction, ask your trainers and we can give you the full video on how to do this entirely. Thanks for watching.